I always love doing pas de chat, so I often include them in my ballet classes with many ages of students from about age 8 upwards, all the way up to adults. So you can perform the pas de chat at the bar, especially maybe when you're first learning it, but it can also be an exercise within itself in the centre. It can also be added on to the end of a Grand Allegro exercise. So it's quite a versatile step that is a fun one to both learn and to do. So if I was to start in 5th position with my left leg at the front and my arms in 3rd position, I'm going to come up for the pas de chat, bringing the second leg up really quickly. So there's a moment in the air where both legs are actually off the floor. So it's really important to watch the sickle of the foot when you're bringing it up to pas de chat, because it's actually quite common to have this position in the air. So very much like if you were practicing your retire position and you'd ensure that your heel is rotating forward and that you're maintaining the turnout, it is exactly the same when you're performing the pas de chat. So as the leg comes up, you're still keeping that heel forward and working the turnout from the backs of the legs to avoid this happening at the height of the jump. So there's lots of different port de bras you can have with a pas de chat. It's quite common to use the 3rd position. So you'll be looking over this part of your arm if you were travelling in this direction. The other position is the 4th position, or actually the 5th position as well in the pas de chat. But of course remember that the position in the 5th or in the 4th, actually as well in the 3rd, all has to hit the position at exactly the same time as the jump. If you do struggle with the height of your jump, then having a 5th position or a 4th position in the pas de chat can really help with that, because it can encourage you to get your body and your head and your eyes up with the jump, whereas a position like this can encourage you to stay much lower, even though you shouldn't, okay? So you need to make sure that you're getting off the floor in your pas de chats. So this is an example of a pas de chat exercise I quite like to use with maybe students about 8 years and above. It's quite good to do it in pairs, so you can have them either side of the studio coming in towards each other and going away. So I'll keep that as my front, got my left leg at the front and my arms in the 3rd position.
Thank you for watching. I will be sharing my new video for you next Thursday morning. Please do comment below if you have any thoughts or questions, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have found this video useful. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then you can subscribe by clicking the icon below. The full-length videos can be found at my website, tipsonballettechnique.com. You can also choose your next video by clicking from the selection here. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.